Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome back to our allotment and back to a nice sunny day. So I thought today I would just kind of touch on maintaining tomatoes really, and sort of give you a sort of full picture of how to maintain tomatoes, particularly indeterminate tomatoes. So these are the cordon tomatoes. These are the ones that just keep growing and growing and growing up. So you get other tomatoes, determinate tomatoes as well, which are more like bush tomatoes, but the ones we're going to be covering today are indeterminate. So yeah, they just keep growing, and you do need to sort of give them a little bit of a helping hand while they're growing. So this is our little tomato patch. So we've got 9 tomato plants here. We've got 2 different varieties, both indeterminate. We have got Big Daddy, which are the beefsteak ones, and then we have got Britain's Breakfast, which are more the sort of smaller snacking tomatoes. So as you can see, there's loads and loads of obviously leaves. They've grown up really high, lots and lots of fruit. Lots of flowers as well still. So yeah, I just thought I'd sort of show you how to maintain one of these plants. So we're going to be looking at this tomato plant here. So it's grown really, really well. But one of the first things that is really, really important is to make sure that you haven't got any leaves touching the soil. So just have a root round down at the bottom, see if there's any sort of leaves that look like they're touching or about to touch, and then just sort of nip them off. And that just helps with making sure that you don't sort of get any diseases off the soil basically. So that's the first thing. The next thing is to basically, as the tomato plant grows, is to start pinching out the suckers. So the suckers are the bits that sort of come out. So you've got the main stem and a side branch, and there's a little bit in between. I'll just show you. So you've got the main stem here. Let me just see if I can get rid of the leaves. You've got the main stem coming up here. You've got a side branch coming off here. And then there's another little branch here trying to grow in the middle of those. So that is a sucker. So what we need to do is just nip that off. There's another one, nip that off. So that's just going to help with the plant actually putting all its energy into the sort of main stem basically. So the next thing is to just keep staking the tomato up. So as it grows, it's going to start getting really heavy. So it's going to be heavy with fruit and just in general with leaves. So it's a really good idea to just keep staking up these the tomato plants as they grow up. So I'll just show you how. So as you can see here, we've got some bamboo stakes in the ground. So that's just going to help to keep it upright. And what we've done all along is just to sort of stake it up on that bamboo cane. So the other thing I've used is, you can buy these from any sort of garden centre. It's basically wire which has got like a rubber shell over the top, and it just helps to make sure that it is quite soft around the plant, so it doesn't sort of dig in too much. So I'm going to take that off there, and then I'm just going to follow the main stem up, and then I'm just going to put it a little bit higher, again just to support the plant as it grows up. So a good way is to just put it underneath one of these branches. So actually that's probably a better. So put it underneath a side branch here. So again, that will really help to hold it up. Put the wire underneath, and then fasten it like that. So the other thing I'm going to be trying this year is to actually top the tomatoes. So last year we didn't. We left them. We had quite a lot of red tomatoes, but we had loads of green tomatoes left at the end of season, which was fine. We picked them, we put them on the window ledge, and they ripened up as and when when it happened, which was fine, and they lasted for weeks and weeks. So yeah, that was a good way to do it, but I want to try a different way this year, and I want to try actually topping them. So topping them helps to you just basically cut off the growth going up, which basically means it's not going to spend lots of energy going to producing more upward growth. It's going to put lots of energy into actually the existing growth that it's got, so the existing fruit, the existing flowers, etc. So in theory, it should then speed along the ripening process for those already existing flowers and fruit. So I'll just do that now with one of our tomato plants. So as you can see, this is the main stem coming up. We've just tied it off. This is the main stem coming up. So what I want to do is just top the main stem. So I'll just go above one of the side branches, chop it off, and that bit done. Alright guys, so that is how I maintain our indeterminate tomatoes here up at the allotment. So I hope you found it useful. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!